Don't add logic to the things of God. Don't try it. There are some things that needs obedience, not logic. Look at King Saul. He was asked to wait for the prophet Samuel before he made any sacrifice. These people were killing the soldiers, and some of the soldiers were even running away. He went ahead to do the sacrifice himself. And what did that cost him? His throne. God asked you to do something, but you are saying, this thing looks somehow. Why don't I do it like this? Why? Imagine Abraham just left his house to a place God will show him. He never said a word, but he kept moving. Same Abraham was asked to sacrifice his son. Do you think he would have gotten the blessings if he tried to apply logic? God, Alpha, instead of Isaac, why don't I use fattening ram? Remember Ezekiel. God told him he was going to. But being human, he negotiated with God. You remember I built your temple, I did this. Almost see emotional blackmail. This one passed logic. But don't get me wrong, if I were in his shoes, I would have done same. God listened to him, gave him 10 years. But here's the thing. God had his reasons for wanting him to leave at that time. Because if he had left, Israel would not have been divided by the son he gave birth to during the extra time he asked for. Aha. Here is a real life scenario, like a personal experience. There was this Sunday, I was very down financially and I really needed to go to church. But I managed to get myself to church. But there was this constant voice in my head saying, give it all, give it all, give it all. At first, it was it was absurd because I am down. I don't even have what to give. But I kept hearing, give it all. So while in service, my sister was able to reach out to me on WhatsApp, telling me that someone sent some money to her to give to me. Like, seriously. So the give it all I was hearing was on someone's money. I told myself, I'm going to give it all. I was thinking it was like 2,000, 3,000, so it was cool. I could give it all, very, very easy. And she sent the money. Guess what? I saw 10,000 naira. It was very, very interesting. I didn't know what to do at that point because this is me saying I will give it all because I thought it was 3,000 and now I'm saying 10,000. Then my human self started saying, hey guy, don't forget that you've not eaten this morning. From the 10,000, you can just give 2,000, 3,000, and then use the rest to sort out yourself. Come on, you have needs. That was the thing. You have needs. So my human self made me understand that I had needs. And yes, I had needs. But the voice kept coming and was like, give it all. It was a lot to process. But I did something. I said, do you want to disobey the voice? No. I gave it all. I wasn't ready for the consequences of what was going to happen if I disobeyed that voice. And don't ask me if I knew if it was God speaking, because trust me, what you believe works for you. But I knew at that point that it was God asking me to give it all. And trust me, that week was one of the best weeks I had. I had a lot of gifts, cash gifts. I sold my books at the time. It was a lot of blessings for 1 week. Now, think about it. What would have happened if I decided to use logic on that particular command? In this time and era, the instruction of God might sound really absurd, or should I say, undoable. But the worst thing to happen is applying logic and disobeying that voice.